6 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over flag. Giannis up top. Second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Driving inside. Good on the bucket.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Bailey. Back to Randle. Jacks up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Now here's Randle. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from three.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Giannis. There aren't many players who can score at the volume he has and make it look as easy as he does every game. He averages more than 36 points a game. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Now here's Randle. Towns the screen. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Giannis. That's good on the jump shot. Giannis has got his third basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Takes the three. And the basket by Bailey.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
And a wide open look for flag. 3 points. Nets, the corner three.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Giannis no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. From deep, Brooks. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Bailey. Outside for Randall. And here's the fast break. Back to Black. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Here's Bailey. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bailey's got 7 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Giannis outside. And stolen by Flag. Pass to Bailey. Back to Towns. And it's Bailey in the corner. To the middle. Here's Flag. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Over to the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Over to the left wing. Towns wide open. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 5. After this break.
Visiting team, 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Back to Giannis. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Down low. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Giannis clean up the fast break.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Outside Mathurin. And the 3 off target. So the wing on the left. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Harris. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Towns. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Mathurin. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Anthony Towns.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
This goes to
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Black. The layup off target.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Mathurin.
2 minutes.
Back to Randall. Outside Mathurin. 4 on the clock. And here's Randall. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And stolen by Murray. Goes up. And the dunk by Brooks.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Pass to Mathurin. On the corner. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Antetokounmpo's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Now here's Randall. Driving the lane. And Randall throws it down.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Back to Randall. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
35.
Up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Bailey. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Bailey's got 10 points in the game.
A big reason why Bailey went high in the draft. He's a guy who can score without dominating the ball.
Now Black. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giannis left side. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ. Well-rounded, that's the term you saw all over Flagg's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
Here's Randall. He's got 5. Pass to Bailey. Here's Towns. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Randall outside. Inside. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Tipped away. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Giannis rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the inside. Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Anthony Black.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 32. From deep, Brooks. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bailey with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
To the paint. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Giannis. Count the basket and the foul. That one is on Towns.
I tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Into the lane. Stolen away. Pass to Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Randall is doubled. A minute 50 left here in the 3rd quarter. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late. Yeah, not a lot of success for them from 3-point range here in the second half.
The game now all time. Brooks has got 12 in the game.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Brooks, left side. Back to Giannis. And it's Brooks in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
The kick out to Towns. Randall down low. To Silva with the rebound. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Black. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
51.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so here's the home team. A 2-point game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pick. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
And here's Giannis from outside. It's picked off. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Mathurin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And Flagg throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Ace Bailey.
Randall with the ball. Pass to Bailey. Back to Randall. Randall is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Clock at 2. Towns for 3.
Anthony Towns.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, how about the maturity of Towns, recognizing the situation and just beats the clock.
Antetokounmpo inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Randall. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They need this. Now Black. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Here's Randall. Here's Towns. And stolen by Murray. On to Kumbo. Rebounded by Randall.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by Randall. Here's the break. Good! Lays it right in there.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And that time also a missed shot. Flag. And he jams it in.
This is how ferocious a scorer Flag can be, and it's why so many are excited about this kid's future. It has been a big scoring game tonight. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Randall outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
.58 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Murray rips down the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And here's Randall. Randall is doubled. 5 on the clock. Now Ball. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo fires. 3, good. Now here's Randall. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.